Good evening, ladies and germs. Hey guys, so I just had something interesting occur, and I don't know, just thought this was a good time to delve into sharing it with you. So let me start off with something. The level of harassment that I have been enduring this past 14 months has been absolutely ridiculous. They just had their second prosecutor removed from the case, and she requested to be removed. She said the case is a turkey and should never have been filed, blah, 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 blah. The only reason the case continues to proceed, hasn't been dropped, is because somebody higher up has, said that it's going to proceed. Which brings me up to something kind of interesting that I thought would be good to share with you guys. And that is some of the harassment that I have been enduring, and the fact that some of it is coming from other witnesses in the case and relatives of one of the district attorneys. And given that this is an election year, this is kind of a big deal. And I'll explain to you here in just a minute. But first, let me start with Mitch McKenzie. He calls himself EOT. So he likes to come to my residence and take pictures and post them online. And once he figured out that I knew who he was, this is the guy that came by my residence and got my granddaughter, who was coming back from getting the mail, hollered at her. She stops and walks back, not to him, but close to him. And then he screams out the window of his Dodge Caravan at her, "Hey, little girl, want to get in here and get molested?" Okay, this is Mitch McKenzie. He's in Lago Vista, Texas, and I have never contacted this guy. Any contact I've had with him has been initiated by him in the chat rooms. As a matter of fact, he would find out that I was in a different chat room and would come over to begin talking, not talking to me, but attacking me. I've got screenshots of him talking about how he's going to ambush me outside the courtroom and all kinds of crazy stuff. But here's the craziest thing. Get this letter up here. This is a letter from the Travis County Sheriff's Department. And I'm going to read this to you. And it's reference to case 19-15898. And its attention to me, Mr. Warden. This letter is being sent to inform you that a police report to which you are a party has been made with the Travis County Sheriff's Office and has been assigned to the Criminal Investigations Unit. The report, entitled Harassment, has been initiated by Mitchell McKenzie, whom alleges that you have engaged in a continuous pattern of potentially unlawful civil and/or criminal conduct against him. This letter is in response to the alleged conduct, which includes but is not limited to electronic communication, harassment of the victim and family. The reported behavior and actions have resulted in the opening of a criminal investigation that could result in criminal charges being filed against you. The victim has reported that your alleged conduct is interfering with his personal life. If these allegations are true, then I am instructing you to immediately cease and desist any harassing communication as set forth under Section 42.07 of the Texas Penal Code. Communication sent in a manner that is reasonably likely to harass, annoy, abuse, torment, embarrass, or offend constitute criminal harassment under the Texas Penal Code. Continued unlawful conduct on your part could result in civil lawsuits, protective/restraining orders, and/or criminal charges being filed against you. The victim has the victim has asked that you stop communication with them. Your continued refusal to comply with the victim's request and engaging in the unlawful conduct specified above will be a violation of the Texas Penal Code Section 42.07, harassment. Your actions could result in criminal penalties being brought against you, which could include confinement and/or fines. This also applies to using family members to communicate through to contact the victims. It is recommended that you immediately comply with this notice. If any confusion remains regarding the potential consequences of ignoring this notice, you are advised to seek the advice of an attorney. If you wish to speak to me in regards to this investigation, you may do so by contacting me at the number listed below. That is Detective Laura Mabry of the Travis County Sheriff's Office Criminal Investigations Unit. Her office number 512-854-3248, and her email address is Laura, Laura, .Mabry, Mabry, at traviscountytx.gov. Now, I contacted Detective Mabry and provided her with screenshots and whatnot. I have never been to this guy's house. I've never had any contact with any family member of his, and I have never had contact with him that was not initiated by him, despite the fact that I have repeatedly told him I didn't want to have contact with him. He continued to, have contact with me and harass me. Including, he's the one that's been here to my residence taking pictures and posting them online. And, this is just typical Manson Merb cult type activities. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. And he should be charged with filing a false police report. Absolutely should be charged with filing a false police report. But that does remind me I need to go over and leave a Google review on his business. I just Google his name and it'll come up, and I'll go over there and leave a review simply for the purpose of making sure that people understand exactly who this guy is. I mean, it's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. I haven't done it yet, but if I remember later, I'll do it. So that's one thing. Now, I will tell you also that Mr. Mitchell McKenzie is in touch with one of my daughters who is a witness in the current case against me. You want to keep in mind also that I am also a witness in that case. All right? And we're going to search here in a minute something about witness tampering, witness intimidation, witness harassment. Yeah, there are some penal codes in Texas about that. Imagine that. But for right now, let's go do something else. Let's talk about this guy right here. Nicholas Ervin. I am from Houston. I'll take care of him. Nicholas Ervin. Now, Nicholas Ervin works for the Marriott Corporation here in the Houston area. And he's an interesting character. He is also in touch with witnesses involved in the case. But what makes him really interesting is that he is related to an assistant district attorney in the Harris County DA's office. And that, according to him, that DA has been feeding him information. And he is in touch with one of the witnesses in the case that's involved in the case. And they have been feeding him information as well. Now, Nicholas Ervin has, the district attorney handling the cases and stuff. It got so bad. The harassment from this guy got so bad that my attorney went to the DA about it. Do you think that they brought charges? Let's see what we got here. Here we go. Nicholas Ervin again. Oh, look, when I came by on Saturday night, you were too scared to come out. He's talking to me. He came to my residence, sat in front of my residence, honking his horn, trying to get me to come outside. Now, I'm not stupid. I'm not going to walk outside and get shot by some coward, sitting out in the driveway on the street or whatever. So I did not go outside. I sit and watch the cameras and wait for him to walk on property where I can take action without repercussions. All right. So again, here he is. Remember that harassment statute that they were quoting in that letter? Wonder if this qualifies. No, I'm serious. I was in a silver truck, blew the horn, and you wouldn't come out. Nicholas Ervin. Here's a different one. It says, I'm going to show up at your house, Earl, with some real Nazis. By the way, this photograph was taken by none other than Mitch McKenzie. Yes, Mitch McKenzie. Tex Manson there. I'm going to show up at your house, Earl, with some real Nazis. Okay. What do we got here? Oh, must be buying subscribers, blah, blah, blah. I don't buy subscribers, and I haven't circumvented anything. I'm not banned from YouTube or anything else, yada, yada, yada. Oh, look. Now, he changed his name here, but it's the same guy. This is out of the chat room. And how's your WePay account doing? Your PayPal is next. Yes, he participated in interfering with my WePay and went after my PayPal and GoFundMe and all of that. He was one of the ones doing that. And keep in mind, he is in contact with a witness that is involved in the case, and I am also a witness in the case. I am a witness in the case. Nicholas Ervin, who is related to an assistant district attorney in the Harris County DA's office. And he was reported. Do you think they filed charges on him? Let's keep going here. Let me see what else have I got. See, is this the one I just did? Yeah. Now let's see. This is the next one here. Oh, Nicholas Ervin. Next time I head down there, I will text you and we will see how tough you are. Nicholas Ervin. There he is, right there. Related to an assistant district attorney in the Harris County District Attorney's Office who is providing him inside information on the case, which he then goes and spreads in the chat room and is in touch with, and I am going to say being directed by, one of the other witnesses in the case. Could be, oh, my daughter. Yes, witness Jessica. Now notice that this is a video on my channel. And she is commenting on a video on my channel. And what does she say? She says, I will say that I do consider the MERB cult my family. And I'm damn proud to say that. They are not attacking his family. They are helping us. They are helping them. Interesting. The only people attacking us are his followers. Well, my followers haven't been attacking any of my kids that I'm aware of. Mitch McKenzie has been spotted outside the residence, and we have video of him outside the residence of some of my kids. And he has attempted to make contact with some of the kids that do not want to have contact with him. But I will tell you that Jessica, who is a witness for the state, and I, who is a witness also, I can witness against myself for the state. So, and I can also be a witness for the defense. I am a witness in this case, and I am covered by the law. So for Jessica to be in touch with these people and doesn't matter whether she's feeding them information or disinformation or encouraging them to harass me in any way, is a felony in the state of Texas. And the people that have been harassing me on her behalf are committing felonies in the state of Texas. Do you think that the Harris County District Attorney has taken any action whatsoever, protective order to keep these people away from me, anything like that? You would be wrong. You would be absolutely wrong. Which brings us to the next bit of fun. So there's a guy, calls himself AT, and he was attacking Selena in one of the chat rooms, saying that she wasn't really pregnant, that was just her and Patrick trying to get money donated to him. So she went to court with me a few days ago, which we are reset to May the 5th, and there is a pretrial hearing on May the 5th, but we're going to be having 2 evidentiary hearings that are not on the docket and scheduled yet. Those will be in the upcoming time period. Anyway, so this guy's dogging Selena in the chat rooms, telling her she's not pregnant, that she's lying. So, I mean, you look at Selena, she is very, very pregnant. And so we're leaving, and he's sitting there, and this guy comes to court every single time. He's an old man. I'm not going to give you his name. We're just going to call him AT because, I don't want anything to happen to the guy. He's an idiot, but he's just an old, ignorant person that is desperate for attention. So, he goes back to the chat room and tells all the cult members, that he saw this and he saw that. And initially, he was attempting to tamper with the DAs. He was bringing them gifts and trying to talk to them about the case and whatnot, and that got shut down. But he still did some damage. At least one DA was replaced because of him, because she was compromised, and so she was replaced because of him. But it's so funny. So Selena wants to walk over there to him to show him, hey, here I am, I'm pregnant. Now, she's not had any ill words with him. I've not had any ill words with him. I don't care if he comes. I don't like that he goes back and lies to the people in the chat room about what happened. Hell, if he would walk up to me after court and ask me what happened, I would tell him. It's no secret. I don't care. I don't care. Just go tell the truth is all I'm, concerned about. But, in typical Manson Merb cult fashion, these people can't tell the truth. They just need the drama. Oh, I saw something. I know something. And they don't know shit. So let me pull this up to share with you guys. If I can get it to open. Where'd it go? Wrong one. Sorry. Here we go. Let me go back to the beginning. And Selena and I walk over to this guy. And before we even get 10 feet from him, here you go. This is Selena's cell phone video.
There we go. Don't talk to me.
That's him. Don't talk to me! Don't talk to me! It's harassment for you to be here! Well, wait a minute. If it's harassment for us to be there, isn't it harassment every time he comes to court? I'm sorry. I'll shut up and let you guys hear this. It's not long.
Either one of you, you're harassing me right now. Get the hell out of here. Officer, this man is harassing me.
I just wanted to say hi.
Notice he's pointing to me and saying, this man, I'm not saying anything. I'm just with Selena. Selena's trying to talk to the guy.
This guy is harassing me.
I just wanted to say hi.
This lady is harassing me.
We're good. Have a great day.
I'm sorry. I'm going to let you see this again. All right. Because it's just too funny. All right. Here, we'll play it again. And I will not stop it or say a word.
There we go. Don't talk to me. Neither one of you, you're harassing me right now. Get the hell out of here. Officer, this man is harassing me.
I just wanted to say hi.
This guy is harassing me.
I just wanted to say hi.
This lady is harassing me.
We're good. Have a great day.
Now, I will tell you, let me hit the unshare thing here. I will tell you, I'm out of focus. Let me see if we get that focus right for you guys. Don't know how we screwed that up. All right. I will tell you that, the old guy, I don't want him to have a heart attack and die right there or anything. So I'm just telling Selena, let's go. Let's just leave it alone. It's not a big deal. Screw the dude. He's nobody. I mean, you have to know Selena. She is so personable and so friendly to everybody. She is just like, She, man, she's awesome. Really, the people that have met her will tell you she's an awesome person. Very sincere, and I tell her all the time she could do way better than Patrick, but that's another story. So you see how this guy's freaking out. Now he talks a big game over in the chat rooms, but then when he's sitting there, he's like, "Oh, you're harassing me by being here." But yeah, he comes every time. Was attempting to get to the DAs for information by bringing them gifts and stuff, but that's all okay. It's in typical Manson Merb cult fashion. Oh, I want to show you guys something. Somebody got this for me. You guys always call me the godfather of auditing. Okay, check this out. Oh man, you can't see it. There's too much light. Let me see. Hold on. Let me kill a light. Let me take this off. See if I can kill a light and get it to come in. There we go. Let's see. Crap. Yeah, it's not working. Wait, there we go. There it is. Can you read it? It says the Dog Father. Get it? Godfather? Dog Father? I thought that was hilarious. I love it. I love this shirt. All right. So that's where we're at. I wanted you guys, like I said, to be aware of the level of harassment. And this is just like scratching the surface. Death threats. You know about Teresa. I put that video out a while back where Teresa was out here threatening to burn down my home and pointing guns at me and stuff. And it has just been absolutely ridiculous. And I think, so you've gotten your update. You've seen what's going on. And man, it's insane that these people behave the way that they do. And what's really funny is, as this case becomes resolved, there's going to be a penance to pay, Okay, here is Texas Penal Code 42.07, and it's our harassment law. And it says a person commits an offense if with the intent to harass, annoy, alarm, abuse, torment, or embarrass another, the person, 1, initiates communication and in the course of the communication makes a comment, request, suggestion, or proposal that is obscene, threatens in a manner reasonably likely to alarm the person receiving the threat to inflict bodily injury on the person or to commit a felony against the person, a member of the person's family or household, or the person's property, conveys in a manner reasonably likely to alarm the person receiving the report, a false report, which is known by the conveyor to be false, that another person is serious death or yada, yada, yada. Okay. Causes the telephone to ring, potentially fails to disconnect, sends repeated electronic communications in a manner likely to harass, annoy, alarm, abuse, torment, embarrass, or offend the other. Huh. That's interesting. Yes. This is Class B. Class A, if the actor previously committed... Okay. So you get the idea. And I'm not going to take time to go into this... our witness tampering laws because it's pretty involved, but it does qualify. Let me change that. Tampering with witnesses in Texas is a felony, and it is very easily prosecuted because the law is so broad, and this should have been charged. These people should have been charged. But because one of them is related to the Harris County DA and all of that, nothing's happening. That comes from corruption in the Harris County District Attorney's Office. And Kim Ogg is up for re-election this year. And I can tell you that I do not support Kim Ogg for re-election. We're going to start getting that out here pretty quick as well. But anyway, guys, that's it. I've tied you up long enough. That's all I got for you tonight. Y'all have a good evening, and I'll see you again soon.